Hey guys, what's up? This is Zimmy and Basis. This is the last show for the PBS Kids Rant slash Talk month, just for this month, until I bring it back in February. And I thought I'd finish off just this season with a great childhood show that I grew up with, and honestly, annoyed the hell out of my parents with it when I was younger. And just the show created just a big phenomenon and everything. The show is called Barney and Friends. Now, from what I remember, Barney and Friends actually started out as Barney and his gang, I think it was. Barney and the Backyard Gang, I'm sorry. And, basically, that was not really a series. It was more of like just a bunch of tapes and everything. Basically, because I remember when they did that Santa episode, and Barney has changed through the years. I mean, they've changed his costume, his voice, and everything, so it's been kind of interesting. So, yeah. And, anyways. So, coming back to Barney and Friends, so basically it starts out with a bunch of kids around school, and then basically if they need Barney or something like that, Barney will appear, and then they go on wild, crazy adventures or sing songs, and then they have BJ and Baby Bob, of course. You know, and then later on in the years, they've had different puppets come in, and I think BJ and Baby Bob had a cousin or whatever come in, but I don't. It's been a while. And then they had a few human, different characters like Mother Goose or Stella the Storyteller. Basically. And so, yeah. And basically, they did have some really cool. Not really cool, but a few celebrities like Selena Gomez, Demi Lovato, and Kyla Pratt there on the show, which was pretty cool and interesting. And basically, towards the end of the show, they would sing I Love You, You Love Me, and then Barney would go back, and then the kids learned a lot of great things, and the show ends. So, how the show get canceled? I really do not know, but I'm guessing after years and years and years, I'm guessing they just ran out of ideas. Either that or else they just ran their course, basically. That's just my honest opinion, but that's what I'm just guessing. So, yeah. So, what would happen if the show did come back, and how would it keep going? And if it did come back, of course PBS Kids, I mean, definitely. And how would it keep going? Well, if the show did, if the show were to keep going, all I could say is maybe bring back Bob West, who was the original person who did Barney, and maybe they could do, maybe they could have him again. Because he was the person who was the original voice of Barney and did it for a very long time. And maybe they could have new different kids. Maybe they could have all the original voice actors and all the original characters and bring in maybe some more dinosaur-ish characters. Maybe more puppets. They can go on more adventures. Maybe more human characters like they did with the Storyteller and everything. And maybe they could do crossovers with a few of the PBS Kids stuff, and maybe they could create more movies, because the last movie I remember seeing, even though it was 1998, Barney's Great Adventure, that was the last one I remember. The last movie to ever come out was 2008. 2004. And it was called Barney's Colorful World, and that was it. So, yeah. But that's just my honest opinion. So if they could do all that, that'd be great. People who enjoy the show will love the nostalgic factor if it did come back. I'm not a big fan of Barney anymore, so, but people love it for the nostalgia factor. So, alright guys, this is Emmy and Basis. I talked into a ranted about Barney and Friends, and I hope you all have a good day or night when you're watching this. Thank you.